sit. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on.
It is a Chamber of Commerce afternoon here in the Peach State of Georgia. We've got the roof open, wide open, and we are ready for football at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Mexico City Diablos and the Atlanta Falcons. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. Man open left side is Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The Falcons at 10-2 on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Walker. Room here to run. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running backs trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard, 8-yard return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground here on first down. A gain of 3, second down. The slot man in motion right. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
They'll run with Hall. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But they do convert on fourth. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The 13 yards that time and a first.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk
70. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Now back to throw. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And this one is right through. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Ball again on 2nd down. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
2nd and 4. Now a handoff looking right. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A give to the fullback on the dive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now they try the right side here. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On the give, this is their fullback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
70 Timberwolves.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a handoff looking right. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 71 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They go play action here on 1st down. On the move to his left. And this is incomplete.
Well, this, the 2nd meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run with their fullback. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Second and 3. And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And give him a gain of 37. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. Touchdown! A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Diablos have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. They're going to try and run, but he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy. Ready.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Cougar 19.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Carry here for their fullback. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On play action, they'll throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Falcons, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall down.